Okay, you know what I should do? I should quietly let certain people think they're better than me forever, infinitely, for no reason, right? So that if they're actually not, they're kind of like cursed into never finding out why or what that would even mean. Anyway, I'm gonna brush my teeth. But I feel like I'm loud about that, which I want them to like feel it, you know? But I'm loud about it though. I'm not like quiet about it. I'm like, I don't care if you find out, like, and then you start running to keep up. I don't care. That doesn't affect me. I care that you feel the like deep sadness about that. I care about that. I don't care that you're quietly like, do you get what I'm saying? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I am like, yeah. Anyway, the way you just sat through that, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I'm too loud about it, but at the same time, what am I gonna do? Quietly let them think they're better than me so that they don't get ahead? Like, at the very least, I don't mind a little competition. But I feel like I get like mad about it to where I'm almost like, like I would say something like extreme, like, crazy. I mean, I definitely do, but I'm like, okay, so what, was I gonna let you think you're better than me even though you're not for no reason, when it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because if you didn't know, you were never gonna catch up. If you didn't know, you were never gonna catch up, so you're welcome. But like, the water is gonna be so cold in the sink. I wanted to wash my face, but I realized how cold it is. I kind of forgot it's still wintertime. Like, I kind of thought I was so in my own world, focused on my own life, that like the seasons are changing. And I just wasn't a part of it, like it just was happening. I've just been so like in my own, what was I gonna care? Oh wait, it's cold out, Yeah, it's cold. Whatever. No, it's gonna be like starved. It's so cold. Like, not ice, but And it's like, I don't even think it's cold out. But like, water faucet with only no hot water, you know? I don't know why it doesn't have hot water. The other side is broken. The other side is broken. It's the only, like, water in the house that doesn't have hot water, but whatever. Normally, you wouldn't notice. You know what's crazy? I don't wear contact lenses now, but I used to. But right before I stopped, I just bought like $300 worth of contact lenses and then never wore a single pair of them for like years. Like I actually did that. Like not insurance, like I actually just bought them. When I bought them on a prescription I had already had for like a couple of years. So they were already going to be like expired, right? It was giving, I don't know how I even bought them because I'm pretty sure the prescription might have been like technically expired, but if you go on every website and try it, eventually it just lets you do it. Like you just find one because some of them let you do it, even though it's like illegal or something. I don't know. Is it a law? I don't think so. I don't know. Sometimes I think it is, sometimes I think it's not. Because like why do they not let you without a prescription? But it's just contact lenses, so I think they're just lenient on it. You know, it's not like end of the world, right? I'm gonna get chapstick and then do something with my hair so it's not just like, it's gonna look the same to you either way, but it's gonna look different to me. That's all I know. So I'll be back. I brought chapstick, red lipstick, and earrings. Even though I don't think I'm gonna change my outfit. I don't know. Wait, should I? I have this like Halloween dress I should wear. It's not Halloween. It's November, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's wrong to wear it in the summertime, but I don't feel like it's wrong to wear in winter because October's like a part of the winter. You know? So, like I just have to wear it. I think. Wait. But then I'm gonna be cold. I feel like my legs in pants. Wait, but I could wear it with like jeans. For some reason I do that. I have no idea why. I'm just fine with the energy, I guess. Vibes. Maybe I should stay in the outfit I'm in. Why do I have to make all these choices myself? I don't know if there's still anything in this. I might just use this. It's like super old though. There's like nothing in it. Why do I still have it? There we go. More? Okay, I think that works. I don't know if there's still more in there. I have no idea. This hair product, it kind of feels light, but it feels like sunscreen on my hands. So I'm like, I don't, think that's right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of not. I'm just gonna throw it away. I don't like it. Like, it's fine, but like, I don't like it. But if I brush my hair, I think it's gonna be like, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's kind of good. Not this side. That side's kind of good. Yeah. I'm never gonna be proud of myself. Like, there's because I kind of take it like, okay, anything I do, if I can't be happy with like the very small things that I do, then the big things like don't matter in life, right? Because why couldn't you still have that happiness with like the small things? Like, I kind of set myself up with like, here's how we're gonna structure the way that I like see my brain and the rest of my existence. Damn. I always say stuff and then I'm like, oh no, like what I said wasn't what I meant or what I wanted in hindsight, like in context. But like I forget the context. We're supposed to live our entire lives with the context of our entire lives, every second of it. So to not be embarrassed or wanting to regret anything, that's crazy. Nobody does that. I think they have low standards. I don't think anybody. Oh my gosh. That was so scary. I don't know what happened. Oh my god. What just happened? So like I had like hair in my hand. I was like throwing it in the trash, but like it like touched a spider. There was like a spider on the wall. It's still there, but it's tiny. I don't know where it went, but that was a weirdly scary, like, I don't know. Spiders are kind of scary. Never mind. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but there was a spider for a second, and I was like, what? I'm so silly. Like, I'm always wearing just gigantic earrings while only wearing pajamas or wearing, I forgot I was wearing other earrings. Like, I'll put earrings in, like small ones, before I go to sleep. Because I feel like, I don't know, where am I going in the dream world? Like, I've gotta, like, show up looking good, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot be like insecure in my dreams. I have to show up being like perfect. I don't know where am I going in my dreams, you know? Like, it's gotta be a little like blessing to take with me. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't just let it happen. I have to be in like the perfect moment in my dreams. Like, there's no way. Everything has gotta be perfect. Anyway, yeah, but I'm like, while I'm alive, while I'm awake, I'm always wearing like giant earrings and like pajamas and makeup or something. But if I'm wearing makeup, I'm just wearing like a lipstick only, and not like anything else or whatever. Like, it'd always be just like one makeup product or something. I don't know. Really, how did a hair get in there? Anyway, yeah, I don't know if anyone else does this. I try to not like dwell on the context of my entire life. Like, I kind of process each moment as if that was a separate person. So like, I don't know who I was when I did that or had that experience or when that happened, like, but clearly a different person than now. Like, always though, it'll be like one like isolated moment, and then, well, that was a different person than me, you know, like. There's like a lipstick on my teeth though. Oh my gosh. Wait, I should have put like moisturizer on my face, right? But I forgot that was a thing. I've just been using my brain for like other things, you know, and like the less important. Oh my god. When I tell you lipstick on my teeth, it's like if I did this and just like, I'm not kidding. And I can't fix it. Every time I talk, it gets worse, even if I fix it. I don't really know what you guys do, but any form of survival is a massive nightmare, and this is an example, you know? And I don't know what you guys do with the corner of your mouth when you put on lipstick. Do you connect it and look like you have like a wider like corner of your mouth, but it's at least it's red, and if you go like, it doesn't look shocking. Like you just stopped like here, here, you know what I mean? It's like, why is there like a naked space? Like, do you assume nobody's gonna be looking at you and do it the weird way? Or do you assume people are gonna be looking at you and like do it the way where you're like, I have no idea if anybody else does it this way, but I have to? Like, do you assume that you're famous when you put on your lipstick, or do you assume you're not? Because I'm not famous, but I'm gonna not be caught with some weird... And if I'm just like by myself, like I'm not gonna... I connect it. Which again, if you open your mouth, like it actually looks weird. Because it looks like, what do you mean you don't, like you're, around your mouth is constantly a lip. Like even the corners of your mouth. Like you get what I'm saying? You either have to put lipstick on that part or not put lipstick on that part. It's going to be the wrong color if you don't. It's gonna be the wrong color if you don't, and everybody's gonna know. And it's gonna look not just embarrassing, but it's gonna be like an eyesore to look at. But if you do it, you thought somebody was gonna look and see that. You get what I'm saying? So I put it on, but I try to like smooth it a little bit so it's like not obvious. You know what I mean? Oh my god. But I just end up messing it up more. Like you can tell it's not perfect, but that's actually the shape of my real lips. The part that's not perfect, so it's fine. Don't think you would have been doing better at that if you were me. I'm just gonna use a makeup remover wipe to get like all the lipstick off my hands though, because I guess I'm wasting one and they're expensive, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. What am I gonna do? I truly think that every day I'm just a different person. So whenever I face some kind of obstacle, I have like barely a memory of how I did it the last time. I'm like, I could not tell you what I did the last time, but whatever it was, I got to today. That's all I got with that. I don't know. Again, like, I don't know how people do the lipstick because you have to wait for it to dry. You're just gonna sit there and wait for it to dry before you talk. I bet you are. I bet you are. I was not going to though. I don't know what to do. What am I doing? Let's go. Let's go. I did not put moisturizer on, so like my skin, not perfect, but like, I forgot it existed. I'm not kidding. Did I say I was so smart that I would remember? No. If you ever heard me say that, that was somebody else. I can't do anything about that. Okay? I'm not kidding. I actually probably wouldn't say that. Can't do anything about the fact that maybe I did it such a long time. Somebody else was me when they said that. I don't know what to do. Yeah, but the look is pretty good though. It's kind of good. Time for breakfast. I'm gonna make coffee and eat a muffin. Should we do a chocolate chip muffin or a blueberry muffin? you can start thinking about that. And I'm gonna there's some Publix muffins, but I'm going to make coffee. Sometimes I just like really catch a glimpse of who I am, and what I mean by that is what you are resting on as a tripod is a box of coffee and some bubble wrap on top of a microwave. Bubble wrap under you, a box of coffee above you, or like resting on the back of you, some toothpicks to the side of you in like a little container for some reason. I don't know. I mean, obviously for teeth. Never mind. Again, every day I forget how I lived every other day of my life, so I don't know why I said that. I don't know. And again, you're on a microwave. There's a paper towel holder with no paper towels on it, and then there's a roll of paper towels next to that. I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to open the box of coffee that you're on. You're gonna be here. It was just this, whatever this is. If you hear a creak, that's a door being opened by a ghost. Nobody's there. But it was opened and closed by a ghost. That just happens like a lot though. Wait, you know how people in lipstick videos are always like, I can't even open my mouth that much. I got lipstick all over it though. Never mind. Wait. I can't get that in the coffee Keurig machine though, because I feel like that would be weird. I feel like everyone would be like, what? I have to watch this, because people are gonna be like, what did you do to that? I have no idea. Okay. Just water and a paper towel. I think that works. Hey, I swear on everything to be as embarrassing as possible living the rest of my life. There's nothing I can do about it. It's gonna be that way, trust me. Again, the door is being opened by a ghost. I don't know where my tripod is, but I'm thinking about setting it up for you. I don't know where it is though. remember where it was. I already forgot. But I found it! Did I tell you guys I'm probably going to switch to a different job because my friend has a job somewhere and she's like, hey, you should come work with me. And I'm like, you know what? I've probably called into my job 80 times in the last 3 months. You're right. I should get a different job because they keep letting me do that and then I'm not making any money. They haven't fired me and it's kind of, damn. Okay, maybe I didn't call in that many times. I did not. I don't know who did, but you know what's been happening. But they haven't been like, no. They've just been like, maybe not if you keep doing it. And I'm like, all I'm hearing is you're not gonna have to be here for the next 7 days in a row. That's all I'm hearing when they say that. When they're like, hey, like, maybe you should think about not doing this anymore. I'm only hearing, keep going, you know? When they call you into the office and they're like, hey, like, this time you are actually getting written up for it because you have called in, like, 30 days in a row, like, we're kind of starting to wonder if you're taking it seriously or not. Like, at that point, like, I think we legally have to write you up or something, or not legally, but, like, the company is gonna be like, what do you mean you let that happen? If it goes beyond that, you know, it's starting to be obvious, like, that kind of thing. So I was thinking about, okay, what would it mean for me to, like, have a job that I actually, like, show up to? You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, like, if my friend's there and it feels more serious. I'm not gonna say where, but I almost said where. Because I was like, I feel like the location was what made me be like, oh, like, it's mindful of taking your life seriously. But obviously I wasn't gonna say where it was because it's the internet. Am I trying to die even though nobody knows about me? I would be lucky to die at this point. Not because I want to die. And not for any reason except my videos get 0 views. I would be so successful if somebody not only found the video to click on it, but, like, came and, like, did something about it, you know? Like, at that point, that would be even successful. But still not trying to, like, cause that at all. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. You get what I'm saying. 1 view on a video, 0 views on a video, like, and it's like an hour video. Like, be so real. Like, I'd be lucky. It would be a meet and greet if somebody showed up to kill me. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, oh, you've been my only viewer for like 2 years and you showed up to kill me. Like, that would be a weirdly successful moment for me. I don't know. But I don't want that. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean. You do. Okay. I always burn my fingers by accident when I pick up the mug because, like, you know how you have to hold it by only the handle or, like, this thing because it's kind of, like, extra. But this is, like, thin material, so it's hot. But I accidentally put my fingers, like, this in it in a way. And, like, but I don't know if your guys' brains do this. My brain will lag. Like, when something is hot, you know, like that, like, I was just gonna describe, like, editing that I'm not gonna do on the video, but you know the loading sign, right? It's like literally if I'm burning my fingers, you get the vision that I'm not gonna edit into the video. You understand what I'm saying. But you understand why. That's the point. Yeah, no, it takes me so long to even feel that it, like, hurts. And then after I notice that, I can't tell if it's because it's hot or cold, like, whatever it is. So I can't tell if I'm being, like, frozen or burned for so long, even after I realize something is, like, like hurting my skin in a way, so I can't even take it seriously for so long because first of all, I don't even know what's happening for like 10 years. Then I don't even process if it's like hot or cold for like 30 years. So I can't decide to what degree does this matter because I can't even tell not only the temperature, but like, is it like, do you understand? I don't know if everybody has that or if I'm just like also doing that for no reason, and some people are. I don't know if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. It's fine. So I'm gonna put cream and sugar in my coffee, and then I'm gonna drink it, and then I'm gonna get a muffin and I'm gonna eat it, and you guys are also gonna be here. Like, in case you didn't want to or something, like, now you know. Why was my hand like that? Like, that's terrible. Oh my gosh. How light do I want the coffee? See, I don't even remember what my past self... Every day is an experiment. Because I don't remember. I don't remember what I wanted yesterday. I don't remember. Which, you know, is pretty fine though, because I'm going to find out so many different combinations of things that I like in this lifetime, because I'm not going to retain any of the information, but I lived it, so I enjoyed a lot of different types of things that didn't make any sense. Alright. Let's mix that sugar in so it's not just a floor of sugar, like... I don't know why, random things make me feel like strangely dehydrated still. I feel like I'm going on 20 years with this problem. I'm kidding, I'm going on 70 years with this problem. I'm going on 112 years with this problem. Doesn't matter how much water I drink, but I'm going on 10,000 years with this problem. I'm going on 40 million years with this problem. I'm starting to wonder if I should be taking it a little bit more seriously, but there's nothing I can do because I don't know what that means. I'm going on 4 trillion meters with meters. I'm going on 4 trillion meters with this problem. In case you're meters? What does that even mean? I don't know how far that is. Never mind. I'm going on 4 trillion years with this problem, and I don't know if I should start taking it seriously because it's becoming a problem. I don't know, what's another word for a problem? It's becoming a very long-term problem, if you can't tell by the 4 trillion years. Anyway. Why do I want you to see that I'm blowing on the coffee? I don't know. Yeah, what kind of muffin? Which one do I want? I really didn't even like meditate on this. Like, I let you think about it. I didn't even think about it. It's a very important life choice. Which one? I'm really thinking about like the complex like details. I think I'm going blueberry. Is that what you thought? Is that what you were guessing? I don't know, but if you were thinking blueberry, I think you're right. Yeah, you're definitely right. Good job! You know me better than you know me better than I know myself. If you said blueberry, if you said chocolate, you have no idea what I would do and wouldn't do. You're welcome. I'm kidding, like it was like a 50-50 thing, you know, but like, to be fair, you really, like, you either know me or you don't. I don't know. Let's see. But we also meditate on which one to take for a second because there's energy. With everything, even with singing videos, I will download multiple copies of the same video, like just like 2 or 3, and then I'll literally sit there and the energy will be different. If I like sit there and like meditate on it, the energy will be different, and then I choose which one I want, because if they start to feel different, that's like the timeline you're choosing to like go down. Or if you choose the better one and you're choosing the timeline you want to go down, if you're choosing the more difficult one, because one will feel easier or more difficult, you're choosing the energy you want to work on and take with you, like a harder thing to take with you. So you really have to like get in touch with your spirit and be like, which one? But like for the muffins, it's like the same thing. It's like, which one do I want? Because they both mean something different, essentially. We're going with this one. I don't know if anyone goes that far though. Why would you meditate on which muffin to choose if you're not me? I don't know, but I would. Damn. Do I go first with the coffee and the muffin, or do you go first and then you watch? No, that sounds weird. Okay, I'm gonna go first and then I'll bring you. Let's go. Places, magic school bus or something. I don't know. Definitely not. It's November something. 2025. Do you know, I don't feel, oh wait. Your legs are like too short. I have to make them longer really quick. Okay. Do we think that's good? Oh, it's so good. That's so good. That's so good. Oh wait, I need water. I'm gonna be back. I don't know. I thought I was gonna say something, but you know how you change your life in a small way, like you go to get water, and then it's like your neurological pathways are different because you were actually going to say something completely different that you were never going to say before, but like you had to prevent yourself from saying whatever you were going to say because it would have been wrong, but like whatever you are going to say is way better and you don't even have to know why. I hate myself. I'm such an obnoxious type of person. But like I'm like 70 types of people in a very wasteful way, where every single one of them is like not useful or being used, not by you. That's not what I mean. I mean, I don't think I'm making good use of it. Because I think I'm boring. I don't do anything. I take everything in a sexual way and then try not to. And then try not to seem that way to you, but then you were never going to pick up on the way that I thought you were going to take it, so then I'm just like cleaning that version of my personality. or a way that I would have intellectualized things, and then making sure you don't take it that way, but you were never going to, because it was, no offense, it was gonna go over your head because of how long I've spent thinking about that and trying not to come across that way. So then you were going to also just say something insulting, not necessarily you, but like, you know what I mean? A lot of people, they'll be like, oh, I can tell you don't come across this way to people a lot, so I'm gonna say something really insulting that isn't true, or that makes you feel some type of way that you don't even know about, but then that's not true. Because they're like, oh, I can tell like you haven't been perceived in this way. It's like, yeah, because I deliberately didn't do that for so long that you can tell that I'd never have been perceived that way. But you're gonna assume that that it would have gone over my head, even though I'm still removing information that would have gone over your head from the conversation, so that in case it ever doesn't go over your head magically by you enhancing your level of thought to an insane degree that was never going to be there no matter how many years we waited on that. No offense. And I'm also just weirdly offensive when I'm trying to explain any detail. Or if I'm not, I assume that I am, but then it's like, well, so many people have a right to say something that's offensive to so many other people, and I don't think that's weird when they do it, but I think it's weird when I do it, but then I don't really think it's weird when I do it. I just think that I'm still supposed to be susceptible to you thinking it would be weird if I did it. That's all. So, I know I'm boring and not making a good use of whoever I seem to be, but I'm also fine with that, I guess. It's kind of just the vibe, you know? I don't know. Of course, I just got so much lipstick on the mug. Yeah. So much. That means it's also not gonna even be here. It's just gonna wither away, like everything does. Oh no, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do about that? I don't know what you were gonna do about that. What were you gonna do about that? Mr. Ghost is opening the door again. It's his one talent, bear with him. His one talent. But every time he does it, it's a separate talent from every other time that he does it. It's just that he does an identical action and you have to be able to understand. He's very talented at having very many actions. They just all happen to be opening the door. Sometimes closing the door, but you have to be very lucky. Yeah. It's so embarrassing to have, I don't know if all women feel that way. I don't know if men know. It's so embarrassing when you have lipstick, like, stains on something, because it means the lipstick you're wearing isn't natural. It also means that you were an animal when you drank that drink. It's so degrading. It's like, my bad, I was a goat the last time I drank this coffee. Like, what does that even mean? It's so confusing. It's so confusing to look at your own lipstick stain on the cup. Like, I feel like people are like, oh, that's cute. What's cute about that? I had hooves the last time I took a sip of that coffee. Like, what's going on? Like, it's so confusing. It's so confusing. My bad, I was a cow the last time. Like, it doesn't even matter what drink you're drinking. Your billion-dollar experience can be made very cheap and, like, messed up by the lipstick transferring onto surfaces, but there's nothing you can do about it, and it can pretty much happen with any lipstick. But, like, you know, I don't know. It's not even about that.
But come on, it's funny. It's kind of funny. I don't know why I think that men are like, wow, lipstick, like, I'm jealous of lipstick. I feel like they're jealous. I feel like they think we're living the life and they're jealous and they all just want to be us. Anyway, I also think that lots of women just blindly think things are like cute or like don't mean anything, but then it's like you wouldn't even know if you were having a like degrading human experience in any way because you would have just thought it was cute about yourself. I don't know where you have to go to figure that out, but you would have just thought it was cute. If you ever started to feel some type of way, you would just think it was cute. You wouldn't know. You know what I mean? You would just think it was cute. I don't know what's wrong with your chakras. You would just think it was cute. Get out of Earth? No! It's cute. It's cute. Everything's cute here. Everything's cute here? Everything? Like, do bad things happen here, or are those actually just really cute? It's cute. What? I'm not a fan of lots of people. I'm not. I get it, you have to live your life in a way that's fun, and like survivable. Some people stress me out because they'll just say stuff about certain things, and they're weirdos. And they reveal themselves to me because I think I wouldn't know if they did. Because I think I wouldn't understand them if they said what they said. But I'm like, little do you know, I've been making sure you wouldn't understand me even if you had a way better, like, attention span and understanding of life. I'm still making sure that version of you that doesn't exist wouldn't understand me. Anyway. Like, to be honest with you, you know, I was gonna make sure. But you didn't take me some weird way. But you just looked at me and assumed I wouldn't understand you if you tried to make something weird. So you're gonna reveal what type of weird and how weird you would have wanted to make it. Because you think I, like, you know what I mean. They're like, oh, I can tell you haven't been perceived that way by that type of person ever, or something strange. And it's like, I'm like, deliberately, yeah. I hope so. Thanks for the good review, I guess. Like, but not in the way that you think. I don't know. Whatever. I just got water all over. Not all over. One drop of water fell into my pants. One tiny drop of water got on the lipstick, but it went away. I don't know where it went because I did not touch it. But it actually magically disappeared when I told you that. I'm not kidding. But I didn't want it there, so. There's just casually like wind in my hair or something. I don't know. You're welcome. Again, I'm not talented at drinking water, so if you thought I was. Drinking water and wearing lipstick, I didn't want lipstick on the water because it was actually gonna look like I'm a serial killer because it was gonna look like I used this to like do some surgery on your organs. I mean, obviously it wasn't the scalpel, but it was gonna be in there for some reason, I don't know. But your organs were just like around this part where the lipstick is now, and so it was kind of scary because I kind of believed it. But nothing happened, but I believed it, so. Anyway. I also feel like I make very fast judgments about people And like when I do, it's almost like they're never going to not be the person I like imagined them being in that moment, because why did you make me feel that way? But then it's like, low-key, you didn't do anything. But then I'm like, yeah, but like, why did I feel that way though? Is there something about you I don't know that I think I know? Or something about you I definitely know? I'm just gonna take it seriously anyway, for no reason. Oh no. I was gonna try to take you in a positive way, but it was gonna barely work. So. Oh. Mr. Ghost, you're so talented. I'm so proud of you. You gotta hype them up. They don't even know if they should be on the planet anymore. Mr. Ghost, you're so talented. You don't even know. All the people know about you. One person. You know what's crazy? Last night I ate one of these muffins, and you know what's crazy about it? I looked at the muffin, and I was like, you know what? Like, I actually called them mushrooms. I just did it again. Because of, I don't know why, I started to accidentally call muffins mushrooms. Like, I have to seriously, like, even when I'm trying to sit here and say it to you, the word muffin, I have to, like, meditate on the word muffin, because I almost call them mushrooms. I have to, like, intentionally, like, separate them and not call it a mushroom. It's just a muffin. Like, I have to be so conscious in my mind to not call it a mushroom and to call it a muffin. Do you understand? I have to, like, focus, or I'll call it that by accident. Like, for real. I think it's, again, because of how it's shaped. It's shaped like a mushroom. You know? Like, what am I supposed to do about it? Nothing. It's so good. Muffins are so good when I don't think about it. When I do think about it, I don't like how sugary they are. Like, mid-bite, I'm like, this could have just not been sugary. But it's a muffin, so, like, what am I gonna do? It's a muffin. You can't be like, hey, Publix, can you make those muffins, like, without sugar, or, like, do salt instead? I know it's really weird, just do it. Throw in an extra egg in there or something. Like, you cannot, like, you can't just be, like, weird for no reason. Can you put some garlic in there? But, like, keep the blueberries. Just, like, some garlic, some chili powder. Like, again, like, add, like, a couple eggs, but, like, no sugar at all. 0. Good. I'm glad. Like, thanks. I'll see you soon. Like, you don't... Then you have the devastating experience of, like, the muffin wrapper just being there after the muffin. You're like, I don't even know. I'm gonna throw it away. Because you, like, it's weird. I don't know. I cannot. I can never, I don't know. Just know, if there's some weird way to take something, or wrong, disturbing way, I already did. If there's some way to take something in a way that nobody should ever take it, and if you say it the wrong way, it makes you sound terrible, even though that's not what you meant. I already took everything in a terrible way. And, like, mentally, and I was like, what even is that? You know what I mean? Like, it made me more, like, suddenly I don't understand. Like, suddenly nothing can be explained without me having more questions in life. Like, suddenly I don't get it anymore. That's all. That's all. That's all. Strangely, insanity was all I needed to be able to cope with life, and without it I was just going to have like jealousy and envy and confusion. And but then when I'm like, damn, like my experience right now, I have a lot to think about that matters. It has nothing to do with those concepts, you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, I'm experiencing depth in my reality, like that's a thing, like people can have that, like like I think 0 to 100 did that, and it was like the best experience to go from like 0 to 100 with that. But like I really I was like, wait, I'm taking on an entirely separate reality than I thought we had at all. Like something's different. I don't know, dude. I don't know. The amount of magical energy you have. Is weird. Very weird compared to everybody else. And you should know that. It's so great, but so unfortunate. Just trust that. It's good and bad. Anyway. I swear my spirit guides just tell me what to say. My spirit guides just told me what to say. At some point in time, I felt so just dehydrated, and I didn't know why, even though I was drinking a lot of water. I thought if I got a tattoo of, like, water, that it would fix it. I didn't do it, but, like, well, actually, I have, like, a rain cloud. Actually, a lot of my tattoos probably have something to do with that at some point in time. I didn't know. I don't know, I just didn't know what life was. So I was like, I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, apparently, I understand that water is life and you just have to like merge with it to like forever be perfectly fine. Does that mean that I am confident that I could do that, even if I have enough energy, even if I'm strong enough? I'm not really confident that I could. I'm confident that you could accomplish that, but that it's a giant accomplishment, but a very small one for you, but that whoever you are, you definitely could do it, and I can't, and that there's no reason why. I just haven't really decided it was me yet. But I decided I was just gonna, like, I thought if I had the right tattoo, I would just never be, like, dehydrated again. Like, I would just not need water anymore. So, I really did get... Well, I wanted the tattoos for other reasons too. There were like a million reasons, but I had that in mind with like, I don't know how many tattoos I have, like 20 or something. I didn't count them. It's been a long time since I counted them. But I had that in mind with like all of them. So I feel very accomplished in realizing that I didn't have whatever life is. Yet I'm alive. Yet I'm working on it all the time. I don't know. I think about that with singing. I'm like, but if I had the right voice, I would just have more life. Or if I had more life, I would just have the right voice. Like, I kind of see everything as going hand in hand. Like, I really, anything that I see as like an accomplishment I'm chasing, I'm like, I think I'm just chasing more life. But like, that also sounds stupid because it's like, is it not supposed to be exactly where you are or you're never gonna have it? But it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I was gonna want more energy than like, no matter how much energy I had, right? Like, I was gonna want more of it because I wanted to be accomplished, but I was going to see like the way that you feel within your own body as what it means to be accomplished. Like, I was gonna be like, but if within me I don't feel more life brought through me, then that means that the accomplishment wasn't real or it wasn't actually mine. So even if I won some type of award, I would have been like, yeah, but I secretly went to somebody else, even though I received it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have taken it as like, yeah, but I wouldn't be like dehydrated if this were really mine. Like, I'm just stupid. All you need to know is I'm stupid, but I will intellectualize things to that degree. I will overly intellectualize anything. And I'm overly accomplished in that, because why would you get 20 tattoos assuming you're just never going to be dehydrated and like you're never going to have to drink water anymore after that if you do? But you keep doing it even though it didn't work the last time because you're probably almost there. I'm so fun. I'm so fun. I'm actually so fun. Anyway, I love you guys. I guess that's all. I have so much life to go into the rest of the day, clearly. I'm gonna have some other accomplishments other than this 1 hour-long YouTube video that'll be out there. But I love you guys. I will see you later. Mwah! Bye! Oh, I'm Celeste, by the way. I did not introduce myself, I don't think. But I love you. Bye!